Hi, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face of new makeup that I picked up during the Sephora sale. So if you're curious to see how I created this look and hear my thoughts on the brand new products, keep watching. In today's video, I'm going to be trying all of the new makeup that I picked up at Sephora. Not all of it, but everything that I'm going to be using today are items that I picked up at Sephora. In my last video, I showed you guys my Sephora haul, and it was rather large this year. I have almost a whole entire full face of new makeup. I think the only thing that I did not pick up was a primer and a highlighter. I have everything else, you guys. And I'm excited to open it all up and try it. So this is going to be a first impression video. And it's not going to give a lot of in-depth reviews. I will go back in the future and do an updates video to tell you guys if I'm still enjoying the products or liking the products, or to tell you how they've been wearing. So this is going to be a first impression video, but this is going to be all stuff that I picked up during my recent Sephora haul. Because I don't have a new primer, but I do have a new foundation, I'm going to go ahead and start with my Sisley Double Tint Sheer Primer. And there's honestly nothing else I can say about this primer. I talk about it almost in every single video. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to me. It's the best. The foundation that I'm going to be using is the brand new Givenchy Prism Libre Glow Serum Foundation. I picked up shade 3N, so it is a very nice luxe glass bottle. Here's the consistency of the foundation. With the serum foundation, I actually expected it to be a little bit more runny than it is. So I'm going to take my BK Beauty 101 and I am going to just apply it to half my face. And we'll see the amount of coverage that I get as well as the finish. It is a pretty thin consistency. It's very lightweight, but I am impressed with the amount of coverage that it is giving my face right now. So far, I really, really like it, and I do think that this is a good shade. There is a fragrance. It's a very sweet fragrance. I do like the smell of it. The smell does not bother me at all. Let me know down below if you guys have tried this foundation and what you thought of it. First impression, very, very first impression upon applying it to the cheeks. I really like it. It is beautiful. I love the finish. I think if you are someone with dry skin, I think that this foundation would look really beautiful on you. Now, I will be curious to see how it wears throughout the day, but so far I think that it looks really, really pretty. Now for concealer, I'm also going to be using the Givenchy Prism Libre Skin Caring Concealer. This looks a lot lighter. I have shade C240. So I'm just going to do one eye at a time just to see the coverage and the color. And I am just blending this out with the foundation brush that I used. I think that the concealer looks really nice. My under eyes are not drying at all. I'm really impressed. So I'm going to go back in with a little bit more on my left side. So far, first impression with the concealer, I also really like that. For powder, I'm going to be using the Prism Libre 4-color pressed powder, and I picked up shade 3 Viol Rose. So the powder does come with a brush. It opens up like that. So that color looks a little bit light. Let's see, I'm going to swatch it. I'm a little nervous here. So I'm going to pick some up with my La Mer powder brush. That's the pickup. And again, I'll do half my face. I think the color is all right, and you can definitely tell that it does mattify that foundation. Now, I have never tried a Givenchy pressed powder. I have tried their loose powder before. I haven't tried the new formulation of it, but I did have the old one in the past. Powder was nice. It didn't wow me like the foundation and the concealer did. I really did like the concealer and the foundation. The powder, it was all right. For bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Dior Forever Jumbo Nude Bronze, and I have shade 20 Medium Matte. I'm going to go ahead and apply this, and then I'm going to get out my other new Dior bronzers to do some swatch comparisons to see how they compare. That is something I was very, very curious about with this jumbo oversized bronzer, was they did just come out with some other nude bronzers in regular size packaging. And I was curious what the difference was. I heard some rumblings about the color of these bronzers. I think that it's really pretty though. So I do have two of the brand new nude bronzers. So I'm going to start with the jumbo. And again, this is shade number 20, medium matte. And this is shade number 4, warm matte. And this is shade number 4, warm. So the jumbo one just looks to be a little bit lighter. I think once applied to the face, I don't know that you're going to be able to tell a difference whatsoever in these three bronzers, honestly. If you already have one of these new ones, I don't see any reason for you to pick up the jumbo. There's no way I will ever finish this jumbo bronzer, but I did want to get it. I did want to try it. I love the Dior complexion products, and I know I will use it. I just won't ever finish it. For cream blush, I'm going to be using one of the brand new Armani Beauty. This is the Cheek Tint Shine, and I have shade Cosmic Pink. This is so bright. That is what it looks like. It almost has an iridescent shift to it. The swatches on these looked so beautiful online. They really, really did. Applied to the cheeks, they looked gorgeous. I had to pick it up. So I am really excited to see what these look like on the cheek. Now I'm just applying this with my BK Beauty 106. That is so pretty. I really, really like it. I was a little scared once I saw how pink it was, but applied to the cheek, that is gorgeous. I have to go back and get more. I picked up 2 and now I want more. Wow. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me know if you guys have picked these up, tried them, and what your thoughts are. I'm loving it. That is so, so pretty. I did pick up a powder blush. I'm going to let my cheeks set down just a little bit before I go in with the powder, and we'll go on to eyeshadow. And for eyeshadow, I picked up this mini Natasha Denona palette. This is the Mini Eye Sculpt palette. Now this is all mattes, and I think that this is just going to create a very classic eye look. I'm really, really excited to try this and have this into my collection. I just think that these are shades that everybody needs in their collection. Whether you use this palette on its own for an eye look or you add it into other palettes, this is just staple shades that everybody should have. So I will go ahead and start by swatching them, and I'm going to start with this light shade. And they actually do have names. This is Fair. Next is Light. Medium. It's a beautiful shade. This is Deep. And then Black. This is the Mini Sculpt palette. Now I'm going to start with Light and take that into the crease. Now I did not use an eye primer today. I just took my foundation brush and kind of just went over my eyelid with the excess foundation and concealer. I love the Natasha Denona formula. I have several of her shadows, and I do really like her matte ones in particular. Now I'm going to go in with the medium shade and take that into the crease, but only go halfway into the eye. I'm not taking it in the full crease. And I'm going to do the same thing with that deep shade. Keep this one even more on the outer corner. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful eye look. I'm going to go into the Fair shade. Take this under the brow bone. I thought that this Fair shade was going to be a little bit too light, but it really does blend nicely into the skin and into those other shadows. And I'm just going to pop it in the inner corner. And take a pencil brush, and I'm going to go into that medium shade, and I'm going to take this under the eye. These shadows make my eye look flawless. They really are nice. Same pencil brush. I'm going to go into the number 4 shade, the deep, and take that under the eye as well. I'm just going to take a fluffy blending brush to blend. This is definitely a smokier look than I was planning for. I'm not going to use the black shade. I do have a new eyeliner that I want to use, but that black would be a beautiful, beautiful liner. You could wet your brush just a little bit and use it as a liner. But I think that is beautiful. I really like it. I think that this little mini sculpt palette is going to be a great addition to my eyeshadow collection. I did pick up a brand new Prada eyeliner. These came out a few months ago. I didn't pick it up, so I went ahead and picked it up during the sale. I'm really, really excited to try it. So that is what it looks like. Again, I'm going to hold up the mirror so I can see what I'm doing. Very creamy. I really like that. That looks really nice. I really, really like that eyeliner. I would be interested in going back and getting other shades. That was really, really nice. I did not pick up a new mascara during the Sephora sale, but I did recently pick up the brand new mascara. Love it. Absolutely love it. So I'm going to go ahead and use that today. And I am going to use this little sample I have here of the 4D Maximizer. So I'm going to use that first, and then I'll go in with the new mascara, which I've been absolutely loving. Favorite. I love this eye look. I think that it is beautiful. The Natasha Denona eyeshadows are so good. For powder blush, I did end up picking up one of the Rare Beauty blushes. I wasn't going to, but you guys, I just had to. I was like, I'm going to try it. I'll let you guys know my thoughts. And the shade I picked up was Hope. So I'll pick up a little bit with my brush and we'll see how it applies. I think I like it more than I thought I would. That cream blush was just so beautiful that it's really hard to tell with this Rare Beauty. So I'm not really going to give an opinion on the Rare Beauty. I need to probably use that one on its own. And it's really not fair because that Armani Beauty cream blush was so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This looks nice, but I can't give you guys I can't give a real honest opinion because it is sitting over that cream blush, and that cream blush was just so beautiful. For a lip liner, I picked up one of the new Merit Beauty lip liners. This is the Signature Lip Sheer Lip Liner, and I picked up shade Bespoke. So that's what it looks like. Looks like a beautiful nude shade. It is very creamy. And it is very sheer. That is a great word for it, is sheer. It feels really nice. I don't feel like it's giving a lot of payoff, a lot of color. It feels really good, and I think it looks nice. I think it's going to pair perfectly with the lip product that I got out. And I picked up the YSL New Lip Oil. I think that if you need a lip liner for a lip oil, a lip balm, the Merit ones are going to be perfect for that. So this is the Plumping Lip Oil Gloss, and I have shade Lucky Moonstone, and this is shade number 2. That looks beautiful. That feels really, really nice on the lips. There is a fragrance. I cannot put my finger on what the fragrance is, but there is a fragrance I like the fragrance of the Dior lip oils more. This isn't bad, but I cannot tell what it is. All right, and last but not least, and I almost forgot, is I did pick up a hair and body mist. Now, I didn't pick up any fragrances during the Sephora sale. I did pick up 3 different body mists, and the one I'm going to use today is the Way Hair and Body Mist, and it is in the scent Saint Bart's. I absolutely love this scent. I've used the body lotion as well as the shower gel. I just think it smells amazing. So I was very excited to see that they had a body mist as well as a hair mist. Oh yeah, it smells like I'm going on vacation now. It literally smells like I'm going to the beach, and that is exactly where I want to be. So I love this. I absolutely love it. It smells so, so good. Here is the finished look using all new products that I picked up during the Sephora sale. Let me know what you guys think. Now, before I go any further, I do have to say that the YSL Plumping Lip Oil Gloss, I do feel a little bit of tingling, and it does feel like my lips are getting bigger. So it might actually be a plumping lip oil. So just keep that in mind if that is something that you do not like. I would stay away from these new YSL lip oils. The Dior Lip Maximizers, I don't feel any sort of tingling. They don't bother me at all, but I can feel this, and I did want to just let you guys know. But that is it. That is all I have for you guys today. Let me know what you thought of today's look. Let me know if you picked up any of these products, and if you've tried them, I would love to hear. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.